Thank you very much.
We will start with 112 and go to 183 next.
Hi there, congratulations. I'm Ruben Nepales from Rappler in the Philippines, and again, congratulations. Can you talk about casting Philippine actor Perry Dizon in the film? What made you cast him, and what made you decide to choose him as part of a multilingual production of Uncle Vanya?
はい。ペリー・ディゾンさん、フィリピンの俳優さんですけれども、彼を採用したのは、オーディションをして、Zoom のオーディションだったんですけれども、彼が、一番、経験があり、かつ、とてもその柔軟な感じがしたからです。彼だったら、この制作は、他の国の方に来ていただくわけなので、その文化の違いとかいろいろあると思うんですけれども、海外で仕事をすることにも慣れていたし、ラブディアス監督という尊敬する監督とも仕事をしていた方だったので、これは一緒に仕事ができるんじゃないかなということを思いました。結果として本当に素晴らしかったと思います。
So this Filipino actor, I think I auditioned him through Zoom, and I realized that he was the most experienced actor, and he has the ability to be very flexible. I knew with this production, we're working with different cultures, and there will be differences, but I felt that I could work with him, and of course I knew he was working with a director I respect very much, Lav Diaz, and if I can work with him, I was very happy, and as a result, I think it ended up being a wonderful film.
Thank you very much.
183 to 176.
Okay, my name is Jun Oikawa of NHK Japanese Public Broadcaster. Congratulations, Hamaguchi-san.
Thank you very much.
My question, I want to answer your answer in Japanese, but I will share my questions, so I will ask you in English. So my question is simply, why do you think you could win the Oscars? Especially so Drive My Car is a very unique film in terms of the language or screenplays and others. So why do you think you can get the big reputation from American people? Thank you.
もうまず思っているのは、これは最終的に運でしかないということです。ノミネートされた他の作品を見ても本当に素晴らしい作品が揃っていたと思います。この中で賞を取れたっていうのは本当に驚くべきことだし、だからこそ喜ぶべきことだともまず思っています。
I think at the end of the day, I really think it comes down to luck. I've of course watched the other nominated films. They were all wonderful. So it was a big surprise for me, and I feel very much lucky to have won.
ただそのアメリカのアカデミーの会員の方たちにこうして評価をしていただけたっていうのは、やっぱりその何か時代の変化とマッチするところはあったのではないだろうかという気はしています。そのコロナでその100万人の方が亡くなっているっていう状況もあるので、そのことがこの喪失とそこからどう生きていくかっていうことを描いた物語と響き合ったところはあるのではないかというふうに今回こういう賞をいただいて思いました。
And of course, I very much thank the Academy members for seeing something in this film. And I think there was something about this film that matched with the change and the times that we're living through. And then, of course, the coronavirus pandemic and all the millions of deaths and loss that it has caused. I think this story about loss and then also about how to live on after this loss, I think this story somehow resonated with a lot of people here.
176 to 111.
We met in New York.
Oh,
I told you I would see you here tonight.
yeah.
That's right. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
2 questions. First one about the length of the movie, because a 3-hour movie, you know, when people hear it's 3 hours, they say, oh my God, what will I do? But once you're in it, you can't stop watching it. But were you nervous about the time, and could it have been longer? And the other question quickly is about Chekhov and how you used Chekhov and translated to Japanese to make sense and then make sense universally.
はい。 長さに関しては、ただその3時間、179分という長さを聞いて、映画として長いって思うことはもう十分わかるんですけれども、ただ皆さん生活していて、時間っていうのは感覚として伸び縮みするものだということはよくご存知だと思います。179分の映画が、必ずしも長く感じるわけではないということは、自分も映画ファンの経験として分かっている。で、自分も編集を繰り返して、この3時間のバージョンっていうものが、一番短く感じる編集だというふうに感じています。これ以上短くしたらきっと観客はかえって長く感じることになったんじゃないだろうかというふうに思っています。それぐらい、おそらく緊密に編集がしてあるバージョンだというふうには思っています。
Well, first of all, regarding the length, I think a 3-hour-long movie, a 179-minute movie might sound very long, and I understand how people would think it's very long. However, living in daily life, I think we all realize that time can feel short or long depending on what you're doing. 3 hours doesn't always have to feel so long, and I know this as a film fan myself. And so through these edits and finding a 3-hour edit version, I felt that this 3-hour version actually felt the shortest. If I had made it shorter, I think in fact it could have felt longer, and I think that's a result of an edit that is fine-tuned.
And now 111.
just a moment.
Oh, you have-
はい。
I'm sorry.
そのチェーホフに関して言うと、これはもともとその日本語の素晴らしい訳、がありました浦正治さんという方がやっている、翻訳があって、でそれをそのままある程度使わせていただいています。ただその、映画の中の役者が、口にするのにあたって、その単に演劇っていうのではない、少しその日常に寄せたような自然な言葉遣いに私の方で直しています。で、もともと根本的にそのチェーホフの言葉っていうのはとても力強いものなので、その力強さを失わないようにそのことを心がけました。
And so there was already a wonderful Japanese translation of Chekhov's writing that I used. It was translated by Masaharu Ura, and I used a lot of the writing that was already translated. But again, I was using film actors, and I think I needed them to not speak so theatrically, and so I did make slight changes to make the language more natural or colloquial sounding. But what I kept in mind was to always keep that strength that was already inherent in Chekhov's words.
Thank you. 111, and then
Thank
we'll
you.
go to our
Thank you very
virtual press.
Hello, this is Janet Nepales from GMA7. I'm over here. And I just want to ask, what are the challenges of directing a multilingual cast?
これはでも本当に、できるかどうかそもそも分からなかった。ただ実際のところ結構ちゃんといい演技をする方法になるんじゃないかなということを思っていました。というのはその言葉が分からないことによってかえって役者たちはお互いに本当にちゃんと見て聞かないと自分の演技ができないという状況になるからです。ただそれは本当に頭の中で考えていただけであって本当にうまくいくかどうかは分からなかったんですけれども素晴らしい演技を役者たちは見せてくれたと思います。ただ一番大変だったのは本当に通訳です。通訳の皆さん、素晴らしい通訳の皆さんにここでも感謝をしたいと思います。
I didn't know at the beginning whether this was going to work or not, but what I did think was that in my head I thought that it would be a good way to draw out good performances, because if the actors do not understand the meanings of the words that they're performing with, I felt that the actors would really need to listen and watch carefully in order to perform. And so that was something I was thinking in my head, and of course I wasn't sure, but then once we were rolling, the actors put on a brilliant performance. But I will say the difficulty was also working with translators, and I'm really grateful to wonderful translators and interpreters that I worked with.
Thank you. One last question in our virtual press room from LA Weekly Asia. And there will be a slight delay.
はいはい。ズームから。
A little bit longer delay.
はい
LA Weekly Asia? Okay. We'll go to the other one that was back up. Oh, we'll go to 120.
Hi, congratulations, Omegato. I'm Hans Lin with Central News Agency from Taiwan. And as a filmmaker from Japan, your work has been recognized by the American Film Award, the Oscar, and your movie achieved a cross-cultural success. And what does this mean to you? How did you imagine your audience as you was making the film?
この映画を作るときに、例えばなんていうんですかね、平均的なお客さんみたいなものを想像するわけではありません。撮影の現場でやっていることは、自分自身が映画をずっと見てきた人間として、ある基準を持っているわけですね。その基準に合うか合わないかっていうことを、撮影現場ではひたすら見ています。そういうわけで言ってみれば観客は自分なんですけれども、ただその自分の基準っていうものは、やっぱりその多くの映画を見て、得たものでもあって、おそらく多くの観客、もしくは誰か一人でも、深く届く観客がいるんじゃないだろうかということを思ってやっています。そのことをただただ信じてやっています。結果としてそれが国を越えて届いて、多くの方に今感想いただけて、それは本当に嬉しく思っています。
When I'm making a film, I'm not necessarily imagining a general audience. When I'm on set, I myself am a film viewer. I like to watch a lot of films, and therefore I have my own standards. And so in fact, I'm really thinking about my own personal standards and whether the filmmaking that I'm doing is meeting those standards. So in other words, the audience is almost myself. But at the same time, I think because this comes out of watching many films, I have to believe that there's someone out there, there's an audience out there where this film can deeply resonate with them. And that's something I have to believe. And I think as a result, it's been wonderful to see and hear from many people around the world.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you very much.